Welcome back, everybody. It's another Monday night, another sim racing stream on SRS. It's round 4 of the Corvette Daytona Prototype Challenge. Gene is on a trip in Japan right now, in like real life. So that's awesome news for him. But bad news for the championship, as it means I will get a free race to try and catch up to him. I actually thought about like starting parking, and yeah, me too. He's been sending pictures in Discord, and it's pretty awesome. I was thinking about just starting parking and doing commentary just to be fair in the championship, and then I thought, nah, I suck. I need all the help I can get. I'm just gonna race tonight. So that's the size of things. Hi everybody. Now, another fun piece of trivia. I don't consider myself a very vain person, but I am 40 and losing my hair, and I thought, I'll just do the stream without a hat on tonight. And then I tried it with the light on and no hat on my head, and the glare off of my increasingly chrome dome was a bit much, so the hat stays on. Let me try and get the lighting a little bit less crazy. It's a little weird watching myself on stream with like 5-second delay between OBS and YouTube. But hey ho, that's what you get when you do the DVR stuff. Looking at the signups, we have 15 so far, and I bet this is climbing by the minute, 19 already. Round 4 in the championship, so it's getting down to the end, but still got a lot of people. I see Igor Pavlyuchenko has immediately poached Emiliano Vidella's skin, except that Vidella has jumped to a Ferrari livery, which looks awesome, but that's not going to come across because the name doesn't match his name. I'll have to go see if I can grab that off of Discord. Actually, he might have sent it to me. Let me check real fast. He sent me pictures. It looks fantastic. I'm just going to show this off real fast, just in case it doesn't show off or doesn't show up in the stream. Look at that. That's a livery right there. Nice Ferrari tribute livery, but I don't think he sent me the actual skin. So, just wanted to show it there, in case he shows up as just white, just a white car. Which you probably will if this name doesn't match. Anyway, we have Luke Sky, James Leader, Andrei Kirillov, Crane, Gabriel, me, yay! Gil Major Penno. I don't recall seeing Matteo Penno. What's up? So it's been a pretty frustrating day in real life. I don't know how much you want me to bore you with it, but supposed to start signing up for my new job. Yay, new job. Awesome. They want to see my social security card to verify that I'm me, and it's gone. I checked in the file folder where it's supposed to be, not there. I checked in a briefcase where it might have been, no. Checked in some other places, nope. All the legal documents that I had on myself, that I had for my clearance and everything, they just buggered off. So I might not be able to, I mean, after, a month of struggling to find employment after getting canned for the dumbest of reasons, I might not be able to start on time because I can't find a 2x3 inch piece of blue paper that was printed 40 years ago. Because that's life. So not really entering this race in the best frame of mind. But I got some practice in. Got what felt like decent times in practice, so I'm hoping to at least have a halfway decent... No, I didn't. At least trying to find a halfway decent sim race in amongst all the chaos and frustration and gnashing of teeth. Yeah, it said 7 to 10 business days, but of course this is Thanksgiving week. So, and I'm supposed to start in less time than that, because I was supposed to start this job not the Monday after Thanksgiving, but the Monday after that. And that's fewer than 7 business days from now. So I may be effed, because of course I am. Yeah, it's great. It feels really great. let me tell you, I've just 2019 can just bugger off. Quite frankly, it's been a decade this year. It's been a death of 1,000 cuts. And anyway, that's boring real life stuff, and we're just here to watch me play video games, right? So I should just shut up about that. I have. It's been a bit much. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, I saw your note in Discord, Russell. We'll be missing you in this race. It's always been fun competing with you. This car is tough. I do have you, and I do have Guard Duck showing the way, and that counts for a lot. This car is tough to drive. I haven't been fantastic with it myself, but it feels good at this track. It felt good at Road America too, but oh, for God's sake, I'm gonna have to restart Content Manager. Thanks. Very little silly errors. All right, let's try this one more time. I'm gonna have to do this one more time probably because there will be more custom liveries in this race. And Emiliano's will probably hold up the process because it's not gonna come through. Oh, poop. Well, we'll see. 21 drivers in split 1. I didn't see if we had a split 2. But I'm guessing not. People were kind of trickling in.
Your skin is okay.
Does that count as drinking and driving if you just take a giant shot of NyQuil before you get in the car? I don't know. I've screwed up my seating position, and now my knees are banging into the keyboard tray. That's great. At least the wheel's working. Whoa!
Skins check. Nothing new. Carry on.
Nothing new in skins? All right. The thing that annoys me most about this car is that the force feedback is so light. Like you can barely feel anything in the wheel. It's a different kind of doping, I think. So I'm running the high downforce setup, and I've also shortened all the gears in an attempt to get some acceleration out of these corners. It's basically my Sebring setup with 5th and 6th pulled down. I don't know if any of the things I've done to my setup are correct, but they seem to make the car feel pretty good.
You're locking your right front going into turn 3.
I feel like I'm just starting to learn the car. I mean, I know it's round 4 in the championship already, but I'm just starting to be like, I might be able to drive this thing eventually. Much like the RS01, where it was like week 6. I'm like, I'm finally starting to get this car, and the championship's over. And I'm banging into the microphone. Only the most professional YouTubing. What's up, James? You're in this race, right?
Okay, Pasha. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up. Yellow flag. Watch out. You're quickest overall.
I'm quickest overall because I was first on the track. Oh, that won't last long.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Let's get all our argy-bargy out in practice now. I'm a little scared of Red Bull Ring, to be honest. It's not the cleanest of tracks. One of those tracks that's really fun to hot lap, but super scary in the race.
You're looking your right front into turn 2.
Well, Paul Ricard is always a mess. I don't know what it is. People just completely lose their brains when they go to Paul Ricard. That's sort of the epitome of fun to hot lap, terrible to race. Because I don't know that I've ever seen a race go off without a hitch there in this league, and that's not a fault of SRS or the track, really. It's just people just lose their minds. Yeah, it's also a track that really punishes you if you don't practice, because some of the opening corners of the GP section are really weird.
Right front locking into turn 7.
Apexes in places that feel wrong, and You know, first gear corners leading onto big straights.
Ahead of P2, yellow flag, caution. You've just done a 129.3.
129? I should be in the 125s. Come on now. Get it together. That 125 is not fake. That was me earlier this afternoon.
Sector 1 is quick.
I try to mimic the conditions that are going to be on the SRS server, but it never seems to come out right. I always join this SRS server and I'm surprised by what the track is doing.
That's the end of the session, P3.
It was a much better hairpin that lap. Whoa, a little bit of drift out going in. Oh, that's not the fast line. Oop, that's not it either. Rattling the wheel as I go back over the curbs. Well, I'm 2 seconds down on myself. That's not great. But then so is everybody else. Really throw it through here if it's just... Whoopsie. Not quite that hard, I guess. G920, nice. Yeah, I'm happy with the G29 shifter. It's absolutely the cheapest thing on the market, and it behaves that way, but even having like a cheap H-pattern shifter is so much better than having none at all. I'm having a lot of fun with it in the cars that demand it. I'm slower using it than I am cheating with the paddles, but it just feels better, you know? It's like I'm in a car where I should be rowing gears, and now I can. The other thing the H pattern lets you do is like skip gears, which you whoa, that is the end of the session. Like you can't skip gears with the paddles, whereas if you're in an MX-5 and you want to, you know, bat down a straightaway in fifth, and all of a sudden I need to be in second. You can just stomp the clutch, and now I'm in second gear, and it's nice. I like that. You can actually drive it like a car.
Clear. Watch the white line. We have 9 minutes to settle up.
Alright, let's see if we can get out here and get a lap in. Luke Sky did not set a quali time, or a practice time, keeping his cards close to his vest. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, you stomp the clutch and you actually slow down to the speed of that gear. It's not like, oh, fifth to second, that's going to work out. No, it's not. But, you know, coasting up to a corner, you can, rather than winding your way down the gears, you can just go, I'll just throw it into the next gear I'm going to be in and hold the clutch until it's ready.
About you, mate.
Setup feels pretty good. Starting to learn the car a little. So I'm hoping for a halfway decent result. It's me, so halfway decent is all I can hope for, right? Especially with the caliber of drivers that have started joining this series. Who's that behind me? That is Ramiro. He is a fast boy. I don't want to let him by, but if I find that I'm holding him up, I'll give him his fair shake at a better time. I want to get a lap in for myself first, though. So hopefully he won't battle me here on track. And so he dives to the inside in the hairpin.
Clear right.
But if he runs away from me, then no harm, no foul, I suppose. We'll see. With only...
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Like, I would let off here, but with only 10 minutes to qualify, I really want to get a good lap in. Like, I don't know how many I can afford to just give away.
31.8.
124 for Luke Sky.
That's a new fastest lap for Dominguez, 126.0. P4, that puts you 1.5 seconds off the pace. Yellow flag, caution. Sector 3 is 0.2 off the pace. That lap time was 127.5.
Oh, the Gran Turismo Nations Cup final? Yeah, I just watched that today. With Jamie Broadbent and Tom... Oh, shoot. Starts with a B, right? Gosh, why can't I remember his name? I just watched it today. Yeah, it was a great event. Something else. Of course, I say that as an incurable Mazda fanboy, mourning the loss of the Ferrari years later. Yeah.
The leader has just done a 125.0.
It wasn't Michael Fazal, but it reminded me enough of Michael Fazal. It's like, huh, that's funny.
P8. Sector 3 is 1.1 off the pace.
Car feels great through there. Whatever I've done to the setup, it's working. If only I could get down to my practice times, I'd be doing better. Because everybody else seems to have already found that.
Sector 1 time's okay. All
Braked
right,
early that.
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
That nearly hairpin is real tough to negotiate in this car. As is this one, and I'm about to get dive bombed again in quali. You know what? I'm just gonna. I have a lap in the bank now. I'm just gonna let him go, rather than causing an incident. If anybody's gonna be that guy, I don't want to be that guy today. As the host, it behooves me to have good manners to the people who are joining my race.
The leader has just done a 124.4. You're looking your right front going into turn 7.
Should get 2 more whacks at this.
P10. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Oh, that's too far inside. Oh! Saved the car, but dumped the lap. That's too bad. Behooves.
Sector 1 is 2.6 off the pace.
Well, I do have an English degree. And a stuttering problem while I'm racing, so those two will be in hilarious conflict all evening.
Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace.
I don't think I'll be able to compete with any of these guys, but I'd really just like to be allowed to have fun in this car, because it's a fun car around here.
V14, sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
That was a much better T1. Oh, yeah.
You're a tenth off in sector 1. 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Well, you know, I really don't mind the G29 stuff, and I certainly like it. You know, the price was right. The brake pedal is still taking some getting used to. Because it's not a load cell, it just kind of tries to fake it. And a little piece of rubber that you're stomping on to simulate load resistance is really inconsistent. But other than that, it has definitely boosted my lap times over the 15-year-old DFGT that I was using.
Just done a 124.1.
Part of that is just that the throttle pedal is no longer trying to kill me with a sawtooth wave of input.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Wow, I thought I had a pretty decent time, and I am right down at the bottom of the order. Wow. If I could pull it...
P15, sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace.
If I could pull my 25-1 from practice, I would be in 7th. I'm a full second off my own pace. That figures. This will be my last whack at it.
Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
Fastest overall through that section.
Flag, watch out. Seeing right front locking into turn 3. You're a second off the pace in sector 2. Checkered flags
Wow.
out. 16th place.
There's a 25.7. That'll help if I can keep it up. There we go. Do it, do it, do it.
14th.
Still try to complete the lap just in case I get a bonus lap here from people being sluggish around the track. Either way, it's practice.
Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Little bobble there. I really just want to find some consistency. That's been my biggest problem. I really like the sense of immersion that you get with some of these sims, so for me, having a car that, you know, if the car uses H pattern shifter, I want to have it. That's not the fast line through there.
Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
I am doing something terrible in Sector 2 that everybody else knows how to do better. Yep, and I didn't get the bonus lap, so I'll be starting right in the back.
That's the end of the session. P15.
Right in the middle of the carnage. I'll be on the inside.
20 minutes.
Do I have enough
15th place.
fuel? I think so. Well, off we go, I suppose. Good luck, James. This will be a good race. Lots of good drivers in this series. Really fortunate to have the people joining this series who are joining. We've just somehow attracted the best of SRS into this series, and Really happy about that. I am on the outside. I guess the pole is on the outside at Red Bull Ring. That's weird. I guess to give you the better line in the T1. We'll see. I got good folks around me. I've raced with Robin before in last season's Seat races.
Go, go, go. Right side.
Caught him sleeping, but I have nowhere to go.
Hold your line. Clear right. Right side. You're on the left, 3 wide. Right side.
Yellow flag, caution.
You're on the left, 3 wide.
Oh, come on. I came to a complete stop and still got incident
Clear
points.
right.
And now I'm dead last in my own race again. Because that's my life. Alright, well. There will most assuredly be carnage elsewhere on track.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. There's an incident in turn 2.
Oh, it's Emiliano.
You're locking your fronts into turn 2.
Alright. I didn't catch whether I got front end damage there. So what I most want to avoid is damage to the front aero because you need it all to keep these cars under control. Ooh, that's going to end in tears. Just gotta wait and try not to be part of it.
Yellow flag.
Right side. Clear right.
Oh dear, this mess heading back into T1. Here it comes.
B16.
Yeet! Well, it's not exactly a recovery drive, is it, when my qualifying time also sucked?
Car left. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Come on, Pasha. Nicely done.
Nice. Overtake! Now that Matt Malone's not using that sounder, I can, right? Excuse me, gentlemen.
You're on the right, 3 wide. 3 wide, you're on the right. Left side,
Yellow flag, watch out.
left side, clear left.
15th place.
Left side,
Can't believe we got through that.
That lap was a 127.6.
The livery thief is behind me. Show the nose, see if I can spook him a little. Oh, no, no, no! Ah,
on your right.
give him the place
Clear
back,
right. Clear right.
if I can. Did he take it? I don't even know if I hit him.
Wits about you, mate.
Oh well, we'll see. Self-imposed penalty there. We'll see how it plays out. Just will not turn.
The leader has just done a 124.6. He's all over you. Keep your exit speeds up and stay smooth. Yellow flag.
Yeah, I lost my wits a long time ago, so there's no point in telling me to keep them.
There's an incident in turn 1. Looks like it's Dominguez.
Left side, clear left, on your left, clear left.
I expected to take all 3 of those spots, to be perfectly honest with you, but I'll take 2.
Okay, Pasha, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
I saw that ending badly from a mile away. Behind the livery thief again. I figured this would be a race of survival and not of all-out speed, because I don't really have any speed.
0.3.
Spook him a little. This is one of the few people who qualified behind me as well. Oh, he's not going anywhere!
Yellow flag, caution.
What are you doing, dude?
You're on
Hitting
the
me.
left, 3
That's what he's
wide.
doing.
You're on the left, 3 wide. Clear right.
That was less than impressive.
You're locking your right front into
He's also
turn
riding his
7.
brakes, apparently.
Car left. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Hold your line. Clear left.
That was 128.9.
On your right. Clear right. Car right. Hold your line.
That was a nice,
Still
clean
there.
move.
Hold your line.
Is that
Still
Alex?
there. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right.
Oh, jeez! And I got
Yellow
hit.
flag.
Clear right.
Come on, guys. Well, I'm going to finish off the back of the field with all these incident points. Expect the car is looking pretty secondhand by now. That's really annoying. I hold my line and people just drive like they're in Gran Turismo and bounce off me to make the corner.
Yellow flag, watch out.
We'll see it in replay. I might be wrong. I'm prepared to accept that I'm wrong in my perception. Oh, that was an assassination.
Car left. Clear left.
That
Guy just turned into Alex. Just straight up turned into him.
No, Pasha.
Wow.
Limits, come on.
Left side. Clear left.
Now I'm losing time being stunned.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
He just turned into him.
Yellow flag, caution.
Somebody note which lap that was so we can go back to it and replay. I can't glance up there well enough.
The leader's just done a 124.4.
I want to see that again because I want to make his protest video for him. Oh, and this again.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left.
At least I can get around him dependably. I wish I didn't have to do it so many times.
P13.
My goodness, is this clear track going into T1? Barely know how to handle it anymore. Thank you. I'm on 7 now, so that was right at the end of lap 5, beginning of lap 6. But that was That was straight up hip check. And it looked like the offender paid the price, which is as it should be, but still, my goodness. Such a needless incident point for Alex.
The leader has just done a 124.2. Okay, Pasha, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Doesn't seem to have hurt his
Behind
car.
us now, 1.8 seconds.
Or maybe he's just that much
Relax,
better than me.
focus, keep it smooth. Half distance, fuel looks good.
I really need to catch up to the folks in front so I can capitalize on any other mistakes. But those pointless battles have really kept me busy back there.
That last lap was a 127.1. That's your best lap in this session. Yellow flag.
Oh no! Alex binned it. He's doing so well. He will not be pleased about that.
Turn one. We think it might be Gill.
And the survival strategy continues. That's not the line. John Crane 10 seconds up the road. At least I won't get hit anymore for a while. This car is really great around here. Gene really picked a winning combination with these two. Shame he's not around to enjoy it. Yeah, I'd bring it up, but that would mean taking my eyes off the wheel. Or the road. You can already see that my brain is slightly disconnected from everything but driving.
The gap in front is now 7.8 seconds.
Ooh, I am catching him. This is a really fun combination, now that I'm finally getting to learn the car. I think my problem with Paul Ricard was that I was trying to run the low downforce setup to gain an advantage on that long straight, because I really was going like 20 miles an hour faster than everybody else down the straight, but it meant I was suffering in every corner, and people were just pulling away on the rest of the course. As long as that straight is, it's not, the speed advantage at the end is just not enough to make up for the worse handling and all the twisty bits. So I would have been better off going with the medium downforce setup, or more, a more balanced setup, and not throwing away all my corner speed trying to outdrag people down the long straight. Lesson learned for next time, I suppose.
You've just done a 126.2.
Oh, great. A PC slowdown just at the wrong time. Awesome.
Track limits,
Really needed
come on,
that.
keep it between
Oh,
the
I am
lines.
losing front arrow. Interesting.
You're locking your fronts going into turn one.
Well, that gives away any chance I had of catching John. If I had any to begin with. I just gotta stay ahead of Igor for the third or fourth time.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 4.2.
Well, he was catching... He did all that catching at once. When I nearly binned the car. So, of course, from lap 1, I've been fighting a car with no front arrow. Awesome. Well, I guess not no front arrow. It has some. It's only yellow. It was definitely compromised. On a car that already has understeer problems.
It's now about 11 seconds.
Yeah. Still a fun car and track combo. Red Bull Ring is great in general, but this car does do well around
5
here.
minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
The downforce allows you to just throw it through T1. There are lots of creative ways to get T1 wrong in this car and go spinning off into one barrier or the other. But when you get it right, you just kind of swoop on through. Really can't be afraid to slow this car down on entry
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
and then drive it out on the exit, because if you don't slow down enough, then you just push and push and push and can't get anywhere. So just go ahead and slow down and get your turn in, and then use the torque to pull out. And that's how these guys kept winning IMSA races. The torque of that Corvette V8. You get into the twisty bits and just pull out and drive away.
V12.
This is from a really exciting era of modern IMSA, where you had these competing directly against the LMP2s. Completely different spec and lineage and platform and whatever. But somehow worked out a BOP where the two could compete against each other. And it was really fun to watch. You had tracks where the LMP2s were better, and you had tracks where the DPs were better. And watching the two battle each other was pretty great.
The gap to Gill behind is now 6.8.
Big part of IMSA's resurgence here since the Tudor and Grand Am merger, or the ALMS and Grand Am merger. I know I'm a obvious fanboy. I'm wearing their hat, for goodness sake. But in terms of the quality of the racing, as broadcast on whatever platform, IMSA for me is really the best game in town these days.
Good lap. That's your best in the session.
And then the experience of going to the track is really something else.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Also very excited that IndyCar is coming back to my area next year. I'm gonna have to see if I can get myself some tickets to that race. Around the short track at Richmond, 3/4 miles. Last time they were here, I forget who it was. One of the Indy drivers described it as flying a squadron of F-16s around the inside of a high school gym.
Okay, Pasha. The next car is Graham.
It was really great to watch. And then they resurfaced the track, and the next race was just a weird parade. Like, they did something to the track that made it so that the second groove just never happened, and so like nobody could pass. But an astute listener out the window around here in recent weeks would have heard the sound of IndyCar testing. So I guess they were encouraged enough by what they saw that they're going to come back in 2020. Very exciting stuff.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I almost lost it. Who's this up here? Oh, Robin,
Right side,
no.
clear right.
Well, see ya. I'll take it. It's too late to get a top 10. But I have bettered my position from the start just by enjoying the clear track and not messing up too many times. It wasn't a mistake-free race for me, because that's just not the way I roll, I guess. It wouldn't be one of my streams if I didn't do something dumb at some point in the race. I did about as well as I could expect, especially given my qualifying performance against these guys. P11, I will take it. And warp. Did I just do it again? I did it again. That wasn't the end of the race.
Your exit's clear. Stay behind the white line.
Second time this season. Wasn't the end of the race. Leader was on the final lap. I wasn't. What an idiot.
Yellow flag, caution.
At least I passed the start finish. Well, yeah. Well, he said P11, and I was like, okay, P11, great.
You're locking your right front going into turn 3.
I should have finished the lap. Oh well. Well, it gave that one away.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
Because that's my life. Can't have nice things.
There's an incident in turn 1.
I just cannot have nice things.
P11, okay, it's over.
Wow, I just gave away P11. I just can't have nice things. Well, I mean, if I didn't have warp to pits, I would have just hit escape, because I thought the race was over, and I don't want to get hit. Well, that's... I just... really just not allowed to enjoy my life anymore. Just really not. Thanks, Ramiro. I need to learn how to run the whole race. It's the second time this season I've warped a lap early. First of all, let's see this assassination at the start, because this, yeah, check, double check, triple check. Oh wait, well, no new liveries, so, no sense doing a livery tour if there's nothing new. Oh, I think this is one of Fred's stock liveries. It's Johnny, right? So Johnny's using one of Fred's liveries. That's cool. Anyway, let's skip up to the start, because this T1 was dumb. 3 wide, right? So I'm like, okay, I'll play it safe, go all the way around the outside. Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. This guy spins. Okay, so, and then I lose it, and then I'm last. So I got hit once, and then hit the guy who hit me. So that's 2. So James, good race. Alright, let's see. So this is lap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to go to the end of lap 5. This was just appalling. Yeah, the T2 wreck was nasty. Although I think I got another incident there. So this is Alex Gill in front of me. And this guy just drove into him. I mean, what was that? What? Derek! What in the world? What is this, dude? Bam. Just like... Was he trying to block? Or like pull in front and didn't realize that... I mean, it could be lag or... I mean, he's in his mirror and he just... Meh. Like what? What? Oh, you can see the wheel. You can see the wheel. He just... Here comes Alex. He's got the run. He's got the slipstream. See you later. And he just drove into him. He just drove right into him. Like... I don't even... What? Like, what's the... Derek, dude. That's not you. Like, oh, TV view totally misses it. Oh, here we go. Like, what? Like... Now, if that had happened, like, the turn-in for this corner is, like, up here. So if that had happened up here, I would have been like, okay, Derek didn't see Alex on the inside and just took the line, not realizing that there was a car there. But that was on a dead straight piece of road, like, at the start-finish line. It was a pretty sketchy... That was just... Derek, man. That's not you. Like, what was that? So, I wonder, like, was that an answer to something that happened earlier in the race or what? I mean, I don't know. Well, let's also, after the T1 melee, let's get up into T2. Let's see how that turned out. Because I came up on some carnage up here. Yeah, I mean, that's not how he behaves. So, somebody goes, oh, geez, what was that? Oh, I guess that was Emiliano. Did he just misread this corner? There's Derek, Valenstein, and, oh. I think we're about to witness a murder. There's Videla on the inside, and Valenstein just following him through, and I think Videla was just too slow. Okay, now, here's the thing that just drives me absolutely crazy. And I know, Paul, you just joined the chat. But I'm going to pick on you for a second. In the most constructive way I can think of. So, this sucks for you. It's a bad situation. But the thing is, the best thing you can do right now is stop. Just stop. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 hits on this guy. Every one of those is 3 points off. Every single one of them. It's not a good idea. Like, it's not good. It's not a good plan to just drive through people because that's -12. Oh, is Emiliano lagging? That's no good either. Well, I mean, obviously you didn't intentionally hit him the first time. That was just like he was slow going through the corner. I mean, you're committed to a line, you know, and it's just he's blinky, he's slow, and you're driving out of the corner and you hit. But then like I mean, you're full on the gas, dude. Like, just stop hitting him. And then, of course, he blinks through you. That's not going to help. My incident with Jay? Did I have an incident with Jay? Stop! He's already dead! Where's Jay? Lap 2 or 3. Okay, we'll get up to lap 2. Oh, yeah. That one. I knew this was going to end in tears as soon as I saw this happening. I was like, no, guys, don't do it. John Crane with a second-hand look. Oh, no, that's Crane's in the black car. This was a good battle. He's off in the grass. We're giving room. See, that's how it's supposed to go. Two drivers giving room. One makes the pass. The other one might make the pass next time. So now Jay's in front of me. Okay, I don't even remember this. That's 20 minutes ago, man. Ow. So I need to do this thing that like Matt and Jimmy have started doing at the end of their iRacing races to just like gain safety rating, is they'll just keep driving until the session ends. They won't even go to the pits. The problem is I'm so paranoid about getting hit. Oh, here we go. Here's this craziness. 3 wide going down the front straight. I'm giving room. I'll make it through. That was good. That was fine. It was interesting. Oh, that was... Yep, I did hit him, and it was completely my fault. Dang it! Yep, I murdered Jay. Well, that's I don't think the jury's going to be out very long on that case. Yeah. I was taking an inside line because of Igor, and then Jay was slow and I was cutting across and I just nailed him. That was completely me. That was completely my fault. Yep. Okay, I'm willing to give it another look. It's lap 1, right? Let's see if we can catch it. Let's try and get the pedals up, because that might tell a different story. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was an ugly situation all around. He was laggy. And, just And it wasn't just like mash the throttle and hope. You're correct in that. But, you know, just... It's hard in the moment because the situation sucks so bad. You're trying to win a race, and there's a guy just across the track in front of you. But, yeah. There was... What other race was it that I was watching? I think it might have been somebody's replay that they posted in Discord last week. There was exactly the same situation. There was a spin, and the guy... No, it was the Paul Ricard race, wasn't it? Where somebody spun across the track, and another dude just like... got like 6 incidents in like 50 feet. Because he just kept driving into the guy. And I think it was Emiliano that time, too. Oh, the guy can't catch a break. Almost like a guy who stops every race a lap early. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, I was just saying that, Jen. I should re-chat, and you guys beat me to that. Anyway. Yeah, I could have done better if I hadn't warped to the pits at the very end. That was stupid. Like you say, check, double check, triple check, then warp to the pits before you get hit by somebody. The thing that's so annoying is that incidents count after the finish. So, like, I'm so paranoid about getting hit by some jackhole who hasn't noticed the checkered flag's out that I don't know. But twice in one season is, like... I mean, it's bad enough watching Gene run out of gas over and over again, but watching myself dump out of a race... because I thought it was over already. What a moron. Well, that's, you know, that's my life recently. Like, oh, yay, I'm finally doing halfway decent at something. Oh, no, never mind. It's ruined again. This time it's my fault. This battle is crazy. See, that stayed clean, sorta. I mean, they ran wide, but there were no contacts. I'm gonna skip over my crime here. Now, I slowed down to give him the place back, but I guess he was totally spun around. I'm not gonna skip my crime. I'm gonna force myself to watch it again. I slowed down to try and give him the place, but he was stuck over there. Oh well. Where did we finish? Did I eventually... I had a couple of good passes, but whatever. Let's see the standings. Did he make it to the end, and did he pass me back on pace? We only had one split this time. He did not beat me anyway. Oh well, I should have given him the place. 6 incidents and all that mess. Goodness me. Well, that's, you know, 12 for Alex. Of course, one of those was somebody absolutely trying to murder him. But, yeah, 6 incidents for my trouble. All of it, well, except for one, was other people driving into me. Derek, man, that was unimpressive. It's just, yay, I'm going to be 11th. Merk, I'm stupid. Well, this is why I can't have nice things. Take a look at the overall season standings. It's going to help me against Gene because he gets a 0 because he's not here. Where does that put me? I'm out of the top 10 if I was ever there. Wait a minute. That can't be right. Where the heck did I go? Standings, DP. Hello? Where am I? I'm in the right series, right? 7th? Really? Oh, geez, look at that. I just skipped right over myself. I don't know. Absolutely abysmal. Even worse than Paul Ricard. Jeez, I didn't think you could get worse than my performance at Paul Ricard, but when you get hit 6 times, then I guess that's what happens. Burned. Yeah. Yeah, great drive, James. That was good. Oh, Sean missed this one. That's too bad. He's still ahead of me on points, though. Because I've been halfway decent, and then meh, and then suck and suck. Great. Oh, and Silverstone is next. Silverstone and Laguna Seca, like 2 of my worst tracks. Awesome. Yeah. He's been way up in the standings, basically by doing what I was trying to do, which was avoid incidents and survive, except that I failed at all of those things. As will happen. 247. Yeah, I'm only 30 points ahead of Gene, who skipped this race. So, Gene could still beat me in the championship with only 5 races. Yeah. Sean has a supernatural instinct for avoiding stuff. The one time I've seen it totally fail was that one at Spa where he just got wiped out in Radial. In the Audi TT races. That was ugly. Yeah, these cars will be good at Silverstone. The problem is I'm not good at Silverstone, so I'll have to do some practice if I have any time and energy and willpower and, psychological fortitude after the mess I'm in. Anyway. Well, that was cool. Thanks to everybody who came out to race in that, because you guys were pretty great. And thanks to everybody who's been watching, because you're charitable sports for wanting to watch any of that. And I think I just missed a Octavia race, didn't I? Yep. I also don't have the track. Oh well, that's okay. I guess I get to download New Jersey so I can keep up with this championship. This has been going well. I've only not broadcasted. I've only uploaded the one race. But this Octavia Cup is really fun. And I'm 35th. Second place at Brands, I think it was. Second place at Tor Poznan. I think I had a 10th at most. And I haven't tried New Jersey yet. But really great mod in the Octavia Cup from Trained Monkey Modding. They put out Autodrome Most, the track. They put out this car. They've recently released, because I've only just seen it, this thing, the Skoda Fabia R5. This is a rallycross car, and it is a hoot. I just downloaded it this weekend. It's really fun. I can't drive it, really, because I raced against the AI and got my butt handed to me. But it's a great car. I went flogging up and down the LA Canyons Toge stage. Still waiting for that to come out, anxiously, although I already have it. Go watch my LA Canyons video. Shameless plug. Yeah, it's tough sim racing when you're sick or sleep deprived and depressed and all that good stuff. But, whatever. I guess I'll get practicing for Silverstone so I'm not completely useless. And also download New Jersey and give this a shot. This Saturday will be Sim Racing Online's next GT1 race from Suzuka. So that'll be cool. That may be my next stream, to be honest. It will be Saturday afternoon U.S. time for the SRO race. And I'll be putting together... That will not be on this channel. That'll be on their official channel. And I'll have to put together the intro and the cards and all that good stuff. And make sure I have the track downloaded. But yeah. Thanks everybody for coming out. I think I'm just going to wrap it up and go collapse and wait for tomorrow to get here because today has been the suck. Thanks for coming out, and thanks to everybody who raced. This series has been really good, largely by your participation. So I'm gonna leave it there. See you in the next stream, whenever that is. Really appreciate everybody who comes to watch and try to keep me somewhere close to sane. It's a tough task. See y'all later.